Hi yogis, namaste. Welcome to Align Studio. My name is Gaju. And today's practice is going to be focused on arm balances. And we will be exploring three classic arm balances. First one is crow pose, classic bhujasana. Second one is Akasta bhujasana. And the third one is Astavakrasana. Alright, so we'll begin the practice lying on our back. And we're going to start with some very simple hip movement. So please lie on your back, bend your knees, and place your feet flat on the mat. Place your hands on your outer hips and keeping your spine neutral. Go ahead, lift your right leg up in the air, flex the ankle, and then don't worry if you can't lift your leg up at 90, just lift up any amount you can. On exhale, drop your leg to the right, bring it forward, and back up. Please continue. As you continue these movements, make sure that there is no movement in the back in your spine, your hips are grounded. Gradually making bigger and bigger circle. Good, let's do 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Please come back to neutral and cross your leg in figure 4. Now bend your left knee to your chest, keeping your ankles flexed. Interlace your fingers behind your left knee. Now pull your shoulders to the ground, keep the back of the neck long, and then slowly pull your left knee toward your chest. Stretching your right IT band and your right hip. Okay, stay here. Breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, one more inhale. And on exhale, reset. Lower your left foot, right foot. And if you need to readjust your back, please do so. Once again, place your hands on your outer hips, and this time lift your left leg up. Spread your left toes, drop your left leg to the side, forward, and back up. To the left, forward, and back up. Now please continue. So every time you drop your leg to the left, focus the stretch in your inner thigh. Now keep your back stable, flat on the mat. And gradually, once again, making bigger and bigger circle. Good, let's continue 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, cross your left leg, figure 4, and bend your right knee to your chest. Once again, keeping your ankles flexed, interlock your fingers now behind your right knee. Again, before we stretch, pull your shoulders down, keeping the back of the neck long, and then lastly, pull your right knee toward the chest. At any point you find there is a stress in your left knee, please be gentle. You don't have to pull the knee so hard. All right, stay here, breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. All right, with next breath, please reset. Okay, and for a few seconds, open your feet wider and drop your knees side to side. Okay, complete the last set and come back to neutral. Now hug your knees. Now if you have any back issues, roll to your right side and sit up. If not, round your back and find your momentum. Rock up and down a few times. And with next breath, come to cross-legged posture. All right, keeping your legs crossed. Pull the hip muscles back, and then bring your arms in front of you to your shoulder height. Bring your palms together. Exhale, empty your lungs. On your inhale, open your arms as wide as you can, and send your chest forward, pull the arms back, and stretch your back muscles, your chest muscles, your front delt. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then on exhale, do the opposite. Send the arms forward, pull the ribs in, belly in, stretch your upper back. So inhale, open the heart. Breathe in, chin lift. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your back, send the arms forward and together. Good, 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to neutral. And now take your arms behind your back, keeping your right thumb on the top. Interlace your 10 fingers. Pull the arms back and lift your heart. On your exhale, bend forward. Okay, rest your chin, maybe your forehead on the ground. Or just bend forward any amount possible. Now, keeping your hips grounded, we'll stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. With the next breath, slowly come back. Inhale. And now place your palms behind you about your shoulder width. Your fingers are facing forward. Press your palms, lift your hips, ground your kneecaps. Pull the belly in, lift your heart. Imagine as though you're in a camel pose. Lift your body up. Okay, you can relax your head back, but if you have any neck issues, tuck your chin, look forward. Okay, press your palms, open the chest, breathe, inhale. Exhale. Again, one more, inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down. Go ahead, swap your legs, bring your left foot to the front. Once again, pull the hip muscles back. This time, keeping your left thumb on the top, interlace your 10 fingers behind your back. Pull the arms back, lift your heart, lift your chin, gaze up. On exhale, bend forward. Maybe in the round 2, go deeper. Pulling the arms back, breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, place your palms behind you, fingers facing forward. Go ahead, lift your back up. Ground your knees. Pull in the navel, lift up your chest. Keep your shoulders broad, neck relaxed. Breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And lower your hips, exhale. All right, now lean on your hands. Come into tabletop. Place your knees directly under your hips. Place your palms directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips wide apart and turn your biceps facing forward. Now slightly around the upper back or protract to engage your shoulders. Now simply make circles around your wrist in clockwise direction. And every time you lean forward, you press your fingertips or you grip your mat. Okay, just small circles. Okay, with next round, come back to center. Now move in opposite direction to your left. And again, every time you lean forward, grip your mat or press your fingertips. Okay, and with next breath, back to neutral. Keeping your toes tucked, pressing your hands down, lifting your knees up. Come to first down dog. Start with your knees slightly bent. Spread your fingertips. Turn the biceps face up. Pressing your hands, lift the sit bones higher. From your wrist, draw a straight line up towards your hips. Maintain that line. Leave your left knee bent, press your right heel down. And for a breath, shift your body weight to your right heel. See if you can even lift the left toes up. You can even see if you can lift the right toes up. Bend your right knee, press your left heel. Shift your body weight towards your left heel. And lift the toes. Feel this deep stretch in your left calf. Okay, repeat one more time. Bend your left knee, press your right heel. And if you like to go deeper, you maybe move your feet back a little bit. Take a wider stance. Bend your right knee, press your left heel. Pull the left hip back. And now go ahead, press your both heels down. Let's take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. With the next breath, step your right foot front in between your hands and drop your left knee. Point your toes back and please pause. Now, if you need to support your knee with the towel or with the knee pad, please go ahead. Now move your right foot to your right side to the edge of your mat and turn your toes out at a 45-degree angle. Okay, straight arm, bend your right knee 5 times. Exhale, 1, 2, pressing your left thigh down. 3, 4, 5. Okay, option 1, you can stay here. Option 2, you can come down on your elbows. Option 3, you can tuck your left toes, lift the back knee, and press your hips deeper. Okay, we'll stay here, grounding your inner edge of the right foot. Make sure you do not collapse the ankle. Again, breathing here, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale. On exhale, straighten the elbows, press your palms, and reset back, downward dog. Okay, press your hands down, press your heels, take a breath. Inhale, exhale. All right, go ahead and step your left foot front in between your hands, drop your right knee, point your toes back. Now move your left foot to the left and turn the toes out at 45-degree angle. With me, bend your knee 5 times, opening your right hip flexors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so the option 1, once again, you can stay here. For deeper variations, you can come down on the elbows, or you can even tuck your right toes and straighten the back knee. Pressing your hip down, breathing here. Keep your left foot entirely flat on the mat. Okay, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Straighten the elbows, press your hands, and pull the left leg back. Downward dog. Once again, let's take a breath here. Inhale, exhale. Now take small baby steps forward, right behind your wrist. Turn your toes out and come to Malasana. Now for Malasana, if your hips are not ready, you can just leave your hands down. You can find your balance here. If your heels are not grounded, maybe you can place your towel under your heels. If you can find your balance here, bring your bring your hands together in prayer and just lift your spine up. If you find your knees are pressing in toward the elbows, toward the midline, press your knees out. Good. Please breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now come on your fingertips. Slowly lift your hips up. Straighten the legs, or you can leave the knees half bent. Now point your toes forward, turn your feet parallel, and come into gentle fold. Exhale. Please soften the neck, soften the arms, soften your shoulders. Feel the hamstrings. Feel the stretch in your back. All right, with next breath, look halfway up. Inhale. Place your hands or your thumbs on your outer hips. Exhale. Starting with the chin, chest. Inhale, slowly lift your spine up in a standing pose. Exhale. Now lift the arms up over your head. Turn your left wrist facing to the left and hold your wrist in your right hand. Draw the navel in, inhale, pull your wrist up, and exhale, do a deep side bend to the right. Now, as you bend your body to the right, shift or move your hips to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Same way, hold your right wrist. Draw the navel in, pull the wrist up, inhale, and exhale, side bend to left. And moving your hips at the same time to the right. Keep the chin up. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Step your feet together. We'll do a few rounds of sun salutation A. Bring your hands to heart, prayer. Inhale, join your hands, look up. Exhale, bend forward, forehead to your knees, Uttanasana. Inhale, look halfway up on your fingertips. Exhale, step or hop, Chaturanga, low push-up. Up dog or cobra with inhale, chest lift. Down the dog. Exhale, look to navel. Stay here for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Look forward, hop or step, inhale. Gaze up. Bend forward, exhale. Come up in a standing, inhale. Look to your thumbs. Bend forward, round to exhale. Again, look up with inhale. Jump or step, Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Again, hold here for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Again, deep inhale. Bend your knees, half exhale. Again, hop or step, inhale, gaze up. Bend forward, exhale. Inhale, come up in a standing, join your hands, look up. Bend forward, one more round, exhale. Look up, inhale, flat back. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down the dog, exhale. Okay, deep breath here, inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. Okay, little hop, inhale. Bend forward, exhale. Bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Hold the pose, exhale. Again, inhale. Maybe bend your knees a little deeper, exhale. One more time, inhale. Move deeper, exhale. Now all the way up, inhale, straighten the legs. And dive forward, exhale.
Inhale, look up. Jumper step, chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Bend, downward dog, exhale. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Turn your back foot flat. Join your hands together, come up, warrior one, inhale. Now in warrior one, your hips don't have to be square, perfectly square. Just keep your upper body, your shoulders square to the front. Join your hands and lift your thumbs. If looking up is too much, you can look forward and set your arms apart. All right, breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Bind your hands behind your back, exhale. Pull the arms back, lift your chest up, inhale. Bend forward, exhale, humble warrior. Now as you bend forward, pull the right hip back. Breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. With deep inhale, come back to warrior one. Exhale, take your vinyasa, step back. Up dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Lift the left leg, inhale. Step forward, exhale. Inhale to warrior one. Okay, so feel free to modify either palms together or leave your arms apart. Look to the front or gaze up. Pull your shoulders down, bend the front knee, lift the spine up. Good, breathing inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now bind your hands behind your back, exhale. Pull the arms back, lift your chest up. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, bend to your right side. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. With inhale, come back to warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa, step back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Once again, hold here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bend your knees, exhale. So go ahead. Hop forward, inhale. Bend forward, exhale. Bend your knees, back to chair pose, inhale. Samasthiti, exhale. Okay, so the first variation for those who are still trying to find the balance in the crow pose. And before we talk about the balance, the first thing you really need to do in the crow pose is to build your strength. And for the strength, this is one of my favorite technique, and it works most of the time. So it's very super simple. Basically, you have to place your tricep over the knees, and about arm length, you're going to place the block like this. Then place your hands down in a way that it should make an equilateral triangle on the mat. Then place your hands down, lift up your heels, rest your forehead on the block, and lift your feet up. And you keep constantly pressing your hands down and keep the core engagement. Over the time, once you find it's easy to hold for you, then you can try to lift your head up and see if you can balance. But first, I would like you to build your strength in this posture. A good metric would be holding this for about 30 to 45 seconds. If you hold that long, then start to find your balance by lifting your head up. All right. The other technique for those who already got their crow pose, what you can try is as soon as you get into the crow, bring your right knee to your chest. Hold that for 2 breaths. Release the pose. Then do the other side. Lift your feet up. Bring your left knee to your chest. Hold for 2 breaths. And release the pose.
All right, so you can pause the video here for a minute or two, and you can practice your crow pose. All right, let's come back. So keep your blocks to one side if you're using your blocks, and come back to downward facing dog.
Then the downward facing dog, take a breath, inhale, and exhale. With the next breath, bring your feet together and lift your right leg up. You do not have to square the hips here. Let the hip turn to the right as far as you can, and lift the leg really, really high. Bend your right knee here, turn your hips, and feel the stretch in your hamstring, your left hamstring, and your inner thigh. Good. Stay here, straighten the right leg, inhale, and then rebend the knee, exhale. Okay, repeat that 2 more times. Straighten the leg, inhale, and then rebend the knee, exhale. Good, 1 more, inhale. Rebend the knee, exhale. All right, stay here for 1 breath. And then with your next exhale, step your right foot front, turn your back foot flat, and come up in Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, bend your right knee deep over the ankle, and spread your palms wide apart. With your next inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, take your left arm behind you, reach your right thigh, and if you can't reach your thigh, just place your palm on your lower back. Stretch your right arm back and breathe. You could keep the heart facing up, chin up. You can look up. You can look down to the floor. Find the comfortable gaze. Breathing, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Good. With inhale, come back to Warrior Two. Once again, stretch forward, but this time, bring your right palm inside the foot and stretch your left arm straight up. This is your first option. Second option, take your left arm behind you, right shoulder behind your right knee, and interlock your 10 fingers behind your back. Pull your right hip back, turn your chest to the left and breathe. Inhale. Once again, comfortable gaze. Exhale. Inhale. On exhale, back to Warrior Two. Inhale. And then roll the palms down, exhale. We'll take a vinyasa here. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Now with the next breath, bring your feet together. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Bend the knee, open your hips, exhale. Good. Feel the stretch once again in your right inner thigh, in your hamstring. You stay here, straighten the left leg, inhale. And then twist a little deeper, exhale. Try to keep your shoulders even to the ground if possible. Again, inhale. And move deeper, exhale. Good. Stay here for 1 breath. And step your left foot front. Good. Turn the back foot flat, back up in Warrior Two. So bend your left knee deeper. With inhale, stretch forward. Take your right arm behind you and reach your left thigh. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Good. Open up the side body. Lift the chin up. Fix your gaze and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Please come back to Warrior Two. Inhale. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Bring your left palm down inside the left foot. Lift your right arm up. Okay, so this is your first option. Second option, you can bind your hands behind your back. Turn your upper body to the right and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. All right, come back. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale, gaze up. Downward dog. Exhale. Take one breath here. Inhale. Exhale. With the next breath, bend your knees. Look forward. Cross your legs or jump through.
All right, so we have reached our second arm balance for today's practice, which is Akasta bhujasana. So bring your feet together to prepare for the posture. Come to Dandasana. Now bend your right knee to your chest and bring your right heel to your outer hip. So make sure you leave some gap there between the right foot and your left inner thigh. Go ahead, lean on your left arm, lift your right arm up. And with exhale, try to reach your left foot. Wrap the right arm around your right knee. And once again, bind your hands behind your back. For all binding, you can use a towel or a yoga strap if you can't bind. All right. Now ground the right sit bone, lift the chest up, and twist or turn your upper body over to the left side. Keep your left leg active by spreading the toes and flexing your ankle. Okay, breathing, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now look back to the front, inhale. And release the pose, exhale. Go ahead and hug your right leg. And gently rock side to side. All right, with next breath, move your right hip 6 inches back. And then place your right knee over your right shoulder. Okay, place your right palm down, right beside your hip, and point your toes forward. Now you want to clamp the knee, left palm down, and pull the hips back. Okay, now pressing your hands, engaging your abdomen, lift your left leg up, and then look straight towards your left toes. Breathe 1, 2, 3, 4, and come out of the pose, 5. Feet together. All right, so now please bend your left knee in Marichyasana. Flex your right foot. Lift your left arm up, inhale. Exhale, reach your right foot. Keep the chest low. Wrap your arm around the knee and bind your hands behind your back. Good. Shift your body weight back on your left hip. Lift up the spine. Twist over to the right. Okay, and simply breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Okay, now release the pose. Hug your left knee, your left leg. Lift your spine, and just to prep your hip, rock side to side. All right, with the next breath, move your left hip back. Move your left knee over your shoulder. Okay, lock your knee position. Point your toes, hands down, and start with the hips. Pull the hips back. And then lift your right leg. Look straight to the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2,
and come out of the pose. Akasta bhujasana is kind of a preparation for Astavakrasana. You will know in a minute, like when we do the pose. All right, so for the twist, once again, rebend your right knee, but this time, bring your foot towards your inner thigh. And then take your right arm behind you, lift your left arm up, and then exhale, lock your elbow outside the right knee. Now you can stay here or you can bind your hands behind your back. I'm going to stay here. Lift up the spine and look back over your right side. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale, look back to the front, reset, Dandasana, feet together. All right, left knee, bend your left knee. Roll your left arm behind you, supporting your spine. Lift your right arm with inhale. Twist, exhale. Okay, lock the elbow, lift the spine up, and turn the shoulders with the exhale. Look back. Okay, try to maintain the twist in your mid and upper back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Look back to the front, inhale. And please reset Dandasana, exhale. All right, now for Astavakrasana. If you have 2 yoga blocks, go ahead. Grab your blocks. And place your blocks right beside your hips. All right, so we start the arm balance with Akasta bhujasana, and then we will move to Astavakrasana. Now, depending on your level, you're going to pick one position and trying to work on your strength in that posture. And as you progress over the time, go for the harder variation of the pose. So the blocks are very helpful in the beginning, though over the time, once you have got your balance, your strength, you don't want to use the blocks, okay? All right, so the preparation is bend your right knee and pull the right hip back. Take your right knee over your right shoulder as high as possible. And then you're going to place your palms on the blocks. Then again, lifting up your hips first, pulling your hips back and lift your left leg. For Astavakrasana, you're going to cross your ankle, squeeze your knees together and bring your chest down almost as low as your chaturanga. After 5 breaths, you're going to come back and exhale down. All right, so a few pointers before you try. Make sure your legs stays active. So as you cross the ankles and start to lean forward, do not relax your legs. You want to stretch the legs fully to the side to the point your knees are pressing against the elbows or your right arm. So the legs are active. I'll show you on my left side, and then you can start practicing. So instead of relaxing your legs like this, you want to squeeze the legs together. Back and down. All right, so please give it a try. You can pause the video now. Once you complete your right side, the practice on your right side, you want to take a break at least for a minute for your body to recover before you try the left side. Anytime you feel the joints in your arm balances, especially the wrist, most likely it's the bad shoulder position. So you really have to be mindful, especially engaging your shoulders properly when doing the arm balances. If you find these postures very challenging, I would like you to practice your crow pose. Crow is a great way to start your strength and especially start opening your practice for the arm balances. All right, so let's move on to the finishing postures. You will just need one block. Okay, so grab a block and lie on your back. All right, bend your knees and place the block under the sacrum. Okay, so that flat bone, triangular bone at the base of your spine. And if you're not sure where the sacrum is, you can keep half of your hips, half of your lower back on the block. From here, you have two positions. You can open your knees in butterfly, but if that's too much for your low back, you can just straighten the legs like Savasana. Okay, we're gonna stay here for about a minute to open up the front hip. Continue breathing. And feel free to keep adjusting your block position, make sure it's comfortable. And if it's not comfortable for your lower back, you can just remove the block. All right, with next breath, rebend your knees. Slightly lift your hips up. Keep the block to one side and lower the back down. Please keep your knees bent, keep your back flat on the mat. Stay here. Take a couple of deep breaths. All right, with next breath, take the arms back over your head. Bring your awareness to the abdomen, to your lower abs. Inhale. Pull the navel in, exhale. Again, inhale. And draw the navel in, exhale. Now with inhale, lift your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back. Pressing your feet down, feel the stretch in your front of your thighs, front of your hips. Exhale, reverse, ground your upper back, mid back, and your lower back. Okay, we can repeat. Now scoop the tailbone, lift your spine one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. At the top, hold for a second. Exhale, slowly lower the back down, one bone at a time. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale, lift the back up, and stay here for a few breaths. Keep your legs engaged. Glutes are strong. All right, with next breath, exhale, lower the back halfway down. Now shift your hips a little over to the right and ground your hips. Straighten the left leg. Hug your right knee with the left palm, and exhale, twist to the left. All right, breathing in your spine. All right, come back to center. Now, repeat the same process to the opposite side. Move your hips now to the left. Straighten the right leg, hug your left knee with your right arm, and twist. All right, please stay for one more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. All right, come back to center. For a few seconds, come to happy baby pose. Grab your feet and rock side to side. All right, we'll finish this practice with Savasana. So when you're ready, release your legs, feet apart, arms by the side, facing up. All right, thanks for joining me today in the practice. So I'm going to leave you here today. Please stay in Savasana as long as you wish. Namaste.